Hi, sixth graders. We're beginning our new unit, which is Order of Operations unit. So you want to start a new section in your notebook. So just a new spot right after our old unit, and label it Order of Operations unit. And then we're on lesson 1-2, which is Powers and Exponents. So you'll want to write that at the top of your page. You don't need to write the learning targets down, but the learning targets are being able to write exponents as a product of factors, being able to write a power in exponential form, and being able to evaluate powers. So if we look at 2 times 2 equals 4, we know that 2 and 2 are our factors, because if we multiply them together, we get our product, which is 4. If we multiply 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, we get 16. These are still our factors right here, and this is still our product. But an easier way to write this and say this would be 2 to the 4th power. And basically that's saying 2 is our base, 2 is the number that is being multiplied, 4 is how many times it is being multiplied, and then 16 is our product. So this little 4 is our exponent. We write our base an average size or bigger, and then we write the exponent just up to the right hand corner of it, nice and little. So then we read it 2 to the 4th power equals 16. So this would be a good thing to pause me and write this down in your notebook. So if we want to write these exponents and these powers as a product of the same factor, we can look at 7 to the 5th and as a product of the same factor. So 7 to the 5th is the same as 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is our exponent 5. So 7 to the 5th is the same as 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. So very similarly, 6 to the 4th would be 6 times 6 times 6 times 6. And I stop there because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to the 3rd would be 1 times 1 times 1. And that's it. We don't, just writing it as a product of the same factor, we do not need to solve it yet. If we want to write the product in exponential form, so remember the product is our answer, but it's telling us to just write it in exponential form. So this right here is standard form. So if you want to write this in your notebook, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, and label it standard form. And then exponential form would be 3 to the 4th power. So standard form right here, standard, I'm going to write that really quick. Standard form has the product written out of the same factors. Exponential form has it written out with the base and the exponent. And this, so standard form, exponential form. Label both of these. This is our base, 3 is our base, 4 is our exponent. 12 times 12 times 12 times 12 times 12 times 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we would write it as 12 to the 6th power. And then if we want to evaluate, so if you got this and you totally understand it, I want you to pause me and evaluate, which evaluate is the same as solve or find the answer. So pause me and see if you can find the answers to each of these, and then unpause me and check your answers. So 4 cubed, or 4 to the 3rd power, an exponent of 3, which is something that you want to write in your notes, is the same as cubed, and that's something that we'll talk about in class tomorrow. But an exponent to the power of 3 means cubed. So 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16 times 4 equals 64. 10 to the second power, or we would say 10 squared. So a 2, an exponent of 2, means squared. And an exponent of 3 means cubed. So 10 squared just means 10 times 10, which equals 100. Remember, all of these we are multiplying. And then 2 to the 5th, or 2 to the 5th power, is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Oops. Which equals 32. Alrighty, and that is all I have for you for this video. So make sure you log into NICU and take the 6th grade lesson 1-2 NICU quiz. Have a good evening.